Firehouse. Open house Saturday, August 8th. Keep that in mind. Look at the firehouse. Oh, Jesus. I think I'm high as a kite. Don't smoke that shit. It's like a rainforest in here. With the rain, the humidity, the heat. Woodchuck. Oh, there he goes. It's not as hot out as they said. They said 97 today. It's more like, I don't know. Just doesn't feel that hot. Not sure if they still use the soccer field or not here. I don't think they do. Then again, I really don't care. Still got the homeless camps around here. That's disturbing. Mohawk River. If they do use the soccer field, which I doubt they do, they don't mow it that great. You know, they don't keep the grass low. You know, FYI, with, let me stop here for a second, with, Bloomfield Garden Apartments down that way, and more kids in the surrounding neighborhood. It'd kind of be nice if the city put some money into this playground. I mean, it's obviously too late this year, maybe, but you know, just a while, especially on humid nights like tonight will be. You can come on to this road, and if you're lucky, you'll see painted turtles crossing the road. The last humid day last summer, I must have picked up like 6 or 7 painted turtles just crossing the road. The tree stumps are already breaking through the pavement. So if your kid is on rollerblades or something, be aware of that. Even if I hit them, I'd fall down. I got the worst balance in the world. If you gave me a sobriety test, I would fail it hands down. Just standing on one leg. Yes, I know. Don't ask me how I can ride a bike. I got very bad balance. It's a equilibrium thing. Wow. Okay, now I'm sweating. Ospreys, the robins, ducks, the wood duck, a lot of great blue herons, especially in the Barge Canal after sunset. Now, of course, the bald eagles. And who can forget the Canada goose? Not so much in the summertime, but in the fall and throughout winter. Yeah, right throughout winter. Rome, New York has a lot of Canadian geese. I think we should charge Canada an import tax. A tariff for all the Canadian geese. This off trail right here off the main trail, it's a nice area for fishing. Some people hang out down there at nighttime, have a nice big bonfire, you know,
5
do what
feet
you want.
lower.
It's
So
generally
take the
kept
bottom
clean,
of the flag,
so
lower it down about 5 feet.
that's where it should be. Of course, somebody would probably complain that it's a distraction when driving, but it's also a distraction when you got to look up and read it. All this construction, 70 miles an hour. Oh, 7. All this construction is for the new roundabout because Rome's too cheap to do it properly, so we do it the cheap way by putting in a roundabout. But notice how they're completely redoing the trail, the pedestrian path, and I'm hoping that Rome keeps this traffic light intact after the construction, because this section of road really needs a traffic light desperately, especially with the flow of traffic once the yogurt factory opens up and the new insurance company opens up on Griffiss, which I think employs 400 people. This guy's driving like an idiot. Big bulldozer. It's a deer. John Deere. Got a hawk way up there. No, it's an osprey. You can tell by the wings. But anyways, be aware of strong thunderstorms. Oh yeah. I mean, they aren't predicting any for Tuesday night, but I think Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we are wide open to thunderstorm activity. Nice trail right here, so if you want to walk on this road, you can walk it about maybe 800 feet.
Told you,
and then it's something
barricaded.
interesting. You know where you see these big dump trucks is on Gold Rush on the Discovery Channel, I think it is. Well, one of those idiotic cable channels, but it's about the only reality show that I'd like right now. Caterpillar. Look at the size of that thing. That's just a monster. It doesn't say what size it is. 725. That's a big one. But they got all the gravel. A 300D. Now that's what I'm talking about. By the way, the haze in today's sky is not really from the environment. It's forest fires. Yeah, it's smoke. So if it gets a little foggy out tonight, or the air smells a little funny, yeah, you might want to close up your windows, run the AC if you have it, filter out the air. Look at the size of these tires. That's impressive. I mean, the size of that thing. Look at the tread on it. I mean, a whole tread is bigger than my hand, just about. I mean, wow, that's something. They're busy. I wouldn't want to be on this after a heavy rain. 544 John Deere. That's what I needed for my driveway. Got the B-52 over there. We'll head over there next. Gotta pay, respect to it. Homage. Homage. I don't know how to pronounce it. My parents always tell people I'm not very bright, so yeah. One way or another. I like it pronounced homage. You know, it's got an H in it. Larry DeLutis Field. And here's a big one. Another John Deere. They like their John Deere. Look at the size of the bucket on this thing. 1, 2, 3, I mean 4, 5. You could fit 6 big adults in there. Imagine how much dirt that holds. What do the treads remind you of? It reminds me of the movie from Terminator, you know, when the machine is just rolling over all the skulls. 4,500. That's pretty big. Look at the turret on that. Wow. Watching Gold Rush is interesting because if it breaks down, they show how they just lift up the whole machine. And of course, it only takes a few minutes on TV, but the actual reality time of fixing it is like days. So I guess all this, being that they chewed up the pedestrian path through here, is going to be part of the road and roundabout. And the way it looks, they're not going to move the B-52, so just too costly of a job to move it. But I think a lot of commuters,
I think it'll look real nice
that go to work on Griffiss or go through Griffiss to get to work and get home, they avoid this because the traffic just isn't that bad, even in the morning. So, but when the yogurt company opens up and the insurance company opens up on Griffiss, yeah, the traffic is definitely going to pick up. This is the new soundproof wall. You see them on the thruway a lot where there's like apartment complexes separating that property from the thruway. And I guess they work. So but this is one of the Air City Loft apartments. But this is one of the complaints right now that the city of Rome residents have. All the jobs and all the businesses, all the companies are going on to Griffiss. And the inner city of Rome, New York, is left with nothing except maybe fast food restaurants and convenience stores, which aren't convenient because they charge an arm and a leg for their crap. And no grocery store is open after midnight or 11 p.m. in Rome, New York. So people don't have a choice but to spend more money by picking up stuff at a convenience store. Nice shot right there. Just a hazy sun. This is the hottest day right here. After this, it does cool down a little. But it cools down good for Thursday, especially in the evening. Won't be as humid, so I'm actually expecting some thunderstorms on Thursday. I see a whale. There be whales. This is the other roundabout. Truck drivers just don't like roundabouts. I mean, if they make the roundabout on to the yogurt factory wide, they make it wide enough for tractor trailers, the truckers won't mind. This is where Cafe Vinci will be. In the Air City Loft apartments, this is the Chobani store. Of course, we gotta have a yogurt store. All this was built by Bonacio Construction. Somebody has a small penis. To buy a car like that, no way would I spend like $100,000 to buy a car. They are putting up more. I didn't think they were putting up any more, but they are. And when these apartments first got built, people said, who the hell's going to move into them? You know, they're costly. But people moved in. If you build it, they will come. If you want it built for you, press 1. That's the American way. Have somebody else build it for you. Foreign investment. I'm still waiting for Rome to get rid of this trailer park right here. They haven't done it yet, but I don't know, it's just kind of sleazy to be paying all this money for an apartment and you look out and you see a trailer park. And to me, if you're a city, you should not have a trailer park. Cities should not have trailer parks. The suburbs, fine, but in the city, there should be no trailer parks. Maybe Rome can declare it a flood hazard and eminent domain. Hey, Manitou. They also make bicycle parts. I don't know, they're just strange looking apartments. I don't know if they're going to be a lower cost apartment. They're only like to me it looks like single floor. I mean, there's the entryway, and then the apartments are all upstairs. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You got 15 apartments per building. I don't know if they're a lower cost apartment or I don't know. Maybe a hotel. I mean, beats me. I don't keep up to date on this stuff. I'm not in charge, so it doesn't affect me. Flowers. Garbage. This is where the insurance company is going to be. I forget which one. There's so many of them. They're like credit unions. Metropolitan.
Yeah.
But it's up on I believe, Airport Road right now in the Oriskany. But yeah, they're moving down here to Griffiss. And they'll be right on Hangar Road. And they really got to start planning and doing something about Hangar Road, because the road needs to be wider. I mean, I know it's costly, but hey, maybe you can get some money from these Democrats in New York. But name it after a Democrat probably. But yeah, the road, Hangar Road, definitely needs to be widened up, especially with more companies moving in. Porta potty. Gotta have porta potties for construction. But they got the foundation down. And again, this is Bonacio Construction out of Saratoga Springs, New York. We'll see how quickly they get it built up, the frame of it, now that they got the foundation in. The Daily Sentinel building is down that way, the Rome Sentinel. Aviation business. Can't quite read it. Yeah, I don't have the best of vision. This will be a don't have the best of brain
buildings
cells
over there
either,
where
according to my parents.
vehicles are, but
They're going to have, I believe, a 400-car parking lot in here. So a parking lot, so the parking lot is going to be bigger than the insurance building itself. I forgot their name, but yeah, there's a couple companies in there. Bonacio. They get a lot of work here on Griffiss.
they still have espressos
I guess
here.
they know a couple
right across
US
from
senators or
AIS.
something, because they get a
And,
lot of work on Griffiss.
I don't know how
these
they're going to fare
buildings
with more coffee shops
are
opening up on
Bonacio
Griffiss,
buildings.
but
They're the first ones that were here on Griffiss. I think they'll be okay with competition. And I didn't realize they got a barber shop. See? Sal's. Come to Sal's. Sal's Barber Shop.